Bill, you told me about your overall strategy, and now we're here joined by the security robots. Tell me a little bit about the actual product and how do they work?
Sure. So this is the K5 for outdoor use. This is the K3 for indoor usage. So two different avenues to talk about. One is how do they move around autonomously. There's all this talk about self-driving cars and autonomous technology. These machines are actually operating live, as we talked about, in the real world. Maneuvering around vehicles, trucks, cats, dogs, and sheep, and I don't know what else we've seen over the last couple of years. And they use a bunch of lasers, sonars, wheel encoders, inertial measurement unit, and a crazy amount of software to be able to maneuver on their own autonomously, and they run 24/7 indoors and outdoors. And then on top of that, we want in the long term for these machines to be able to see, feel, hear, and smell. So in these particular models, they have 360-degree HD live streaming and recorded video. There's an array of 16 microphones that allow us to learn and understand what the environment sounds like in terms of maybe the opposite of voice recognition, like a car honking, footsteps, cell phones going off. That all is kind of interesting data for us. Also can monitor, let's say, a mobile device that's been sitting idle for 17 hours and hasn't moved. Can read 300 license plates a minute, can say, hey, look at that image, that's over 400 degrees, that's probably a high risk of a fire, I should probably let someone know. So the idea is for the machines to do the monotonous and computationally heavy work, and then let the humans do the decision-making strategic work. So think of it as mobile eyes and ears that are really smart for a security guard to be able to do their jobs much more effectively.
So you talked about that combination with human interaction with the robots, but explain how they're actually moving in a facility and how the human actually interacts with the robot or directs it.
Right, so these are operating at corporate campuses, malls, hospitals, etc. So this is half of the solution. The other is a user interface for our clients to be able to interact with the machines, so to be able to get the live feeds, be able to get the events, as we call them, that something nefarious might have happened, you might want to go take a look. And then be able to do any kind of forensics analysis to look at historical data. So it's, again, a software plus hardware kind of solution.
Is there anything else like this out in the market today?
We're the first mover in the market, being able to scale not only autonomous technology, but in applications for security at scale. As we mentioned, we're nearly in a dozen locations across California, and this year, as part of our mini IPO use of proceeds, is for us to scale nationwide. So we're first in the market.
Sounds fantastic. And is there a model that will come in a different size, or are these the primary two robots?
So we've got small, medium, large, and extra large coming. But later at the end of the year, all kidding aside, there will be a beta prototype of a K7, which is a four-wheel version of this to be able to handle more difficult terrain, so gravel, sand, dirt. Think of really large airfields, solar farm, wind farm, etc. It's actually the size of a small car.
That's terrific, because this is the weatherproof one, correct?
Yes, yes.
And so they'll be adapting to the climate around them. It's terrific. Well,
absolutely.
Congratulations again. Look forward to seeing these more around in many public places.
Don't forget, you got to go to Knightscope.com, hit the invest button.
Sounds terrific.
Thank you.
We hope you get a lot of investors after today.
Absolutely.
Thank you.